Hi, hello. Today we will talk about past perfect and third conditional. The first one is past perfect. When you look at the structure of it, you can see obviously that it is built with had and the third form. Let's look at the affirmative sentence. I missed my online lesson because I had fallen asleep. In this sentence, we know that first I fell asleep and that's why I didn't have my lesson. Okay? Obviously, we might have a negative sentence there, like this one here. When my parents came home, I still hadn't done my homework. So had with not, it's hadn't, and then the third form again. And the question, had they scored a goal by the time you got to the match? So we are asking about something that happened before you got to the match. Okay? And as you can see, when we form a question, had goes first, before the subject. Okay? Third conditional, it has past perfect in it. So look at the sentences. If she had known about your concert, so this sentence is actually past perfect sentence, she would have come. The other fragment of third conditional is the modal verb would, and then have, and then the third form of the verb. Okay? And the negative sentence, if I hadn't gone skiing, I wouldn't have broken my leg, but I went skiing, and that's why I broke my leg. Probably something happened. Remember that the third conditional refers only to the past, so something happened in the past, and also the consequences were in the past. If the students had behaved well, that's past perfect again after if. And now the question, would the teacher have punished them? Okay, so you can see how to form a question in third conditional sentence. Okay, are you ready for the test? Hopefully you are. So let's have a look. In the first activity, you have to put the verbs in the correct form. Okay, ready? So let's check together. By the time I arrived, the room was empty. My friends had left. So had and the third form, which is past perfect. And then the next sentence, when I left my apartment, I realized that I hadn't taken my keys. So obviously I didn't take the keys, and then I left the apartment, and then I realized what had happened. Okay? And the last one, and it will be a question. Okay? Had she failed her maths exam, and that's why she was so sad? Had goes first, before the subject, and then the third form of the verb. All right? Hopefully you did it well. And now the third conditional. Please analyze the sentences and just put them in the third conditional sentence. Okay? I lost my phone, I didn't call you. So if I hadn't lost my phone, I would have called you. But unfortunately, I lost my phone, and that's why I didn't call you. Okay? Their car broke down, they didn't enjoy the trip. As you can see, if can be also in the middle of the sentence. All right? If it happens, would have and the third form goes first. So they would have enjoyed the trip if their car hadn't broken down. And the next one, I didn't know she was my new teacher. I made a silly joke. So if I had known she was my new teacher, I wouldn't have made a silly joke. And the last sentence, you were distracted from the road. The accident happened. If you hadn't been distracted from the road, the accident wouldn't have happened. That was the correct answer. And I hope you did it well. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.